on a child that is where his life was taken too early in life. A lot of people's lives are taken way before their time, way before their Akashic records is up, or even they're taking out of this dimension, okay, way too early, way before their time. I want to talk about a boy. I did a reading on him. And the reason why I want to talk about him is because last night I was woken up out of my sleep. Um, and I was shook to the core. Okay. When I did his first reading, is anybody on? When I did his first reading, you guys come on in. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. I was looking for my other phone. Um, come on in. Margaret, come on in. You guys come on in. So I did a reading on a boy. Um, and I feel like I don't need to say entertainment purposes. Um, they have not found a body. It was a read that I did in a park. You guys remember that read I did? The boy's name, he was the first person on the milk carton. His name was Etan Patz. Ethan Patz. Ethan Patz. Patz. He went missing in New York City. Um, Last night I was visited. Okay. They show he's on a missing and exploited children. Um, they have not found a body to this day. Okay. Remember when I told you that Ethan's father, and Ethan's father, I think he was a photographer. Yeah, he was a photographer, and he was many other things. Okay. Um, and I do need to say entertainment purposes because I don't want to get sued here. But what I was shown with Ethan, and this will be my part 2 on Ethan. Remember when Ethan went missing, okay? This is still an unsolved case. Unsolved case, okay? They haven't found his body. They don't know what happens to him. There's people in jail. Okay, I want to say this. There's a man in jail right now. Um, and I want to tell you what I was shown, okay? So there was a young boy at the time that was charged. There was 2 Hispanic guys actually. And there was a trafficking ring going on. And Ethan's father, Ethan was, and the question I had for Ethan is, who is Ethan? Who is Ethan Patz? Is Ethan really Ethan Patz? Okay. Because somebody can say this is my child, right? But how do we know this is this person's child? Because they present this person as their child. There is photos that are so disturbing, okay, of Ethan Patz. He was the first missing boy on the milk cartons, okay, in New York City. I think he was the first missing boy, okay? I was trying to look for my phone. I can't find my other phone. But I want to tell you what I've seen. So he came to me and I was shown, this will be my part 2 on Ethan Patz. Unsolved case, unsolved. Okay. And there's a lot of people that know what happened to Ethan. Okay. So there's photos of Ethan, and I was drawn to the photos because if you look at the photos, his father was actually taking the photos and putting the photos up. Ethan was for sale. Okay. I got to watch what I say here. Okay. He was advertising Ethan. Okay. There was a pedophilia, I'm going to say cult. Okay. And there's cults everywhere. Okay. These are cults that did rituals with children. Okay. Specifically children. Okay. Now, remember I said that under the floorboard, they still have video of Ethan. There's video out there of what happened to him. There's people that know what happened to Ethan. Okay. People that worked in the house. Um, so many people, even the school that he went to. It was interesting about the school that he went to, because remember I kept saying his school. There's something with his school, okay? Um, that he confided in somebody in his school, okay? It was interesting. The school that he attended, Ethan, okay, was not a public school, was not even a private school, okay? It was some other kind of school, okay? And he confided in people in his school, okay? So this was a school where they would send rich kids to, okay? And they had their own way of doing things, kind of like a private school, but a little bit set up different. And the school was still there, okay? Wow, this is about to get deep. So when I seen him, okay, and what he showed me, I did the first video of Ethan. Ethan's father relocated and his sister, and he has a brother, okay? Now I seen his sister. His sister's in a wheelchair, but his sister can walk. His sister is in a wheelchair, but his sister can walk. Ethan Patz's sister is in a wheelchair, but I seen her walking, okay? So I don't know what is going on there. And I kept asking Ethan, who are you? Okay, is your name really Ethan Patz? Okay. And then there was another boy, his brother. If you see the picture of his brother and the way the dad was holding around his neck, I will put these pictures up, okay? And the picture with Ethan with no shirt on and he was posing, okay? The dad was a photographer, okay? And he was also part of a pedophilia ring, okay? This is deep, you guys, really, really deep. Whew. And what he showed me was so, oh my gosh, because I couldn't understand what child I was seeing, okay? Because when I'm pulling and doing reads on all different kind of people, I didn't know what child I was seeing, okay? Until he showed me, he was like, Ethan. I'm like, are you Ethan Patz? Because I did a read on him. It was very disturbing. And then I seen a photo of they won money, the mother and father, lots of money. Okay, you guys remember? Go back to my video. I will screenshot that first video that I did on Etan Patz. So this was a big sex trafficking ritual cult like pedophile ring in Manhattan, and other areas in not just Manhattan. This is all over, but they were in different parts of New York, okay? Like different homes. And he showed me the school, okay? So Google Ethan Patz school, okay? Because he was showing me something underneath the school, okay? And also he was showing me what actually took place, okay? So the guy that's in jail right now for Ethan Patz's murder, he couldn't even stand trial. They said he's crazy. No, he's not crazy. He pretended to be crazy because of what he knew. Just like when I was showing his sister, she can walk, but she's in a wheelchair. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's why I was asking: is who is she? Who is she, and who really are you? Okay, these children are born into these pedophilia families. Okay, the same thing with John Benet Ramsey. Okay, they had to perform. Okay, the same thing with Etan Patz, and the father knows, and the mother knows. Okay, and the sister knows, and the brother knows. Okay, um, that that photo, I can't shake that photo, and I should have took some notes down because the first things that I noticed in those photos was his haircut. Okay. If you come from a wealthy family and you grow up as a wealthy child, right? Normally you're going to take your child to what? To get a haircut, like at a nice barber shop, or it looked like somebody just took scissors and cut his hair, literally. And I was drawn to that right away. I was drawn to his hair. And a lot of his photos, his hair was looking like that. So is Ethan Patz really the son of the his mother and father? Okay. Nobody would know that unless they do a DNA test. Okay. Because I'm starting to question that. Okay. Even the sister. Okay. Even the other brother. If you see a photo of the father, the way when he disappeared and the father was holding him around his neck, like close, like, and the eyes never lie. Okay. I will share those pictures. Okay. Those pictures still haunt me to today. Not just haunt me, what I seen last night haunt me. Okay. Um, because of what happened to him. Okay. Um, and we still have to have faith in that these children that are being trafficking. Okay. Um, I don't, I have to, when it comes to children, I don't care what race they are, what nationality, where they're from. Um, no child should be sold. Okay. No child should be trafficked. No child should be, I mean, anything that's going on. I can't even look at a shipping container ever the same again. Okay. Never the same again. Okay. Shipping containers. Okay. Um, and Ethan Pat showed me. Um, remember when I had a dream and I told you guys I seen a bunch of people on the astral and they were wearing red robes. Okay, you guys remember that? And I was laying in bed and they surrounded my bed. Okay, and I seen them on the astral and I couldn't see their face. Okay, um, they had robes on and there was no face. Okay, no eyes, no mouth, no nose. Okay, I can't even make this up. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so it was a cult. Um, and what he showed me was, oh my God, you guys, it's so disturbing. It literally shook me to the core when I got out of my bed. Okay, um, what he actually showed me, but his sister's in a chair. Okay, so I don't know. And my question is, I don't even know if nobody knows if this is truly those parents' children, because why would they cut his hair like that? Okay, that to me, I was drawn psychically to his hair. Okay, it was like a humiliation, um, like a humiliation. Uh, the same thing with Summer Moon Wells. Okay, and many other children. Um, when they shaved all her hair off. Okay, it was bizarre. Okay, and that still bothers me to today. Okay, and I told you exactly what happened to her. Okay, so I seen his sister in a chair. She can walk. So this is why I'm saying a lot of people out here are playing crazy and they're not crazy. Okay, they're playing crazy because like because they cannot act normal or they won't be here because they have too much information and they were involved with too much stuff. Okay, and they know what happened and what took place, so they'll act like they're crazy and they're not crazy. Okay, or they'll act like was acting like she couldn't walk and she could walk. She was in a wheelchair. Okay, there's a picture I'm going to post of his sister in a wheelchair. Okay, And I seen her on the spiritual realm walking around. So I was confused. Is she was pretending, okay, that she couldn't walk. Okay. And I don't want to get into details what I've actually seen, but I seen um he actually showed me what happened to him. So he was a part of a ritual. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying it. And there's a lot of people that know. Okay. I feel like one day, and I did say this in my previous video on Ethan Patz, the boy on the milk carton, the boy that they said walked to the bus stop or walked by himself, and he grew up in a wealthy family. That family was not poor. And where did they get Ethan? Or was Ethan really their child? Was the other brother their child? Was that girl that's in a wheelchair that's playing like she can't walk is really his sister? Or where did they get these children from? Okay, there's Ethan, his brother, and the sister. Okay. Um, and I also see paperwork. Okay, paperwork. The detectives need to go back because I feel like this case could be solved. Um, yes, this case will be solved. Um, I don't know if this case is a cold case. They need to reopen this case because there is evidence there. There is witnesses that are still alive. Um, and there is many people that were involved with Etan Pate's disappearance. Okay, there was a pedophilia ring that the father was involved with. The mother knows too. So people need to be charged out here and held accountable. And I feel like they have some evidence, but they don't have the full evidence that they need. I feel like this case needs to be reopened. I'm not going to get too deep in this case because it's very disturbing what I was seeing. And I'm like, why am I even shown this? But I guess I have to see this. I have to see things that are good and I have to see things that are bad. Okay. I have to go as at so below as above. As above, so below. I gotta go in between. Okay. As within, so without. So without, as within. I have to see these things. Okay. And it was disturbing, you guys. It was so disturbing because I didn't know what child I was actually seeing. I was just like, I seen a Caucasian boy, and when he said his name, I mean, I had to get up out of my bed, okay? And I woke up from seeing what I seen, and I was just like, he was showing me that there's something underneath the school that he went to, okay? Also, he also was showing me that there was many homes that they were going to, okay? Also, there was contracts, okay? Um, you know how when you're a slave and they would write up a contract, this slave, this age, this look. That's what I was seeing. Okay. It was very disturbing. And then I seen those guys in the red robes again. Okay. With no fucking faces. Okay. Um, and I knew that what he was dealing with was a cult. Okay. A pedophilia cult. Okay. Um, damn. And there's many other kids. So they need to look at kids that went missing, disappeared, um, all over New York during that time, even after that time. And this was going on for many, many years. Okay. These people are good at what they do. They hide behind their professions. The father was a photographer and he hid behind that. And obviously, if you see the photos, you guys, I will show you the photos and you guys tell me what you see. Okay. So I will put a couple photos and you tell me exactly what you see because what I see is very disturbing. Okay. And what I seen last night was very disturbing. Okay. So they need to reopen his case. Now, people ask me, why is I just do Caucasian kids? No, I do any kids that go missing that come to me, just like Alex from Tennessee, just like Summer. I don't do the latest kid that disappears, or I might do something that comes down of that makes big news, like Madeline McCain. She was born into the same family as he was. Okay. And I watched a video of Madeline McCain's brother, and he's like, he's out of his mind. But some of them are pretending to be crazy, and some of them are not. They're fractured. Okay. But yeah. So I couldn't believe when I seen the sister walking. You guys, I'm still like, I can't get over that. Just seeing that on the astral. Okay. But yeah. So they need to reopen his case. They have a reward. They also have he's still on missing and exploited children. And I want to do a read on missing and exploited children. The CEO, the guy that's running the show. Okay, I'm going to do a psychic read on him. Okay. All right, you guys, this is Jennifer Felix. The eyes never lie. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night wherever you are. Watch your children. Okay, watch your children. We are living, and we have always been living in a world. The children are the life. Okay. And they come in through the womb for a reason. Okay. And they're innocent. Okay. They haven't done nothing to anybody. Okay. They just were brought into this world by whoever brought them into this world. Okay. But I'm going to end this, you guys. But thank you guys for joining me. I will post the pictures. I really can't get into details, but yeah, I've seen a lot, and it was very disturbing. So watch your children. At this day of times, you don't even let your children. Just watch your children, okay? All right, you guys. All right, you guys. Thanks.